Welcome to Real Estate Confessions. We are today gonna do something kind of fun. You guys know a little bit about what's going on, but everybody has written down something true and something false, I think about real estate, maybe about real life. And so today we're gonna do this, and the other people have a minute to ask questions and then guess at the end whether they think the thing was true or false. So we'll each take a turn and we'll each pick one of the other agents' things.
Perfect.
So I'm Noelle Nielsen here with Birch Real Estate. I've got
Blake Suddath. With Birch Real Estate. There you go.
And Al.
What's up?
No, we got Al.
You're going down now.
Let's see what.
All right, so we don't know what each other has written, and who wants to be the first one to start here?
I think Blake probably.
All right. Okay, Blake.
I read my own?
Nope. Well, yes, you'll read it.
Okay.
So let's do person to the right picks which one.
Okay,
And
so you're to my right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna pick.
Okay.
I'm going with Blake number 2.
All right, here we go. My 4-year-old nephew went number 2 on a showing with the water turned off in the house.
Did he attempt to flush?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Were you aware he was going to the bathroom in the show?
No, he's a sly little guy.
Did he go upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs.
Where was the house located?
Egan.
Did you let the listing agent know?
No.
Did you get any feedback from the listing agent?
No.
Is it actually you did it and you blamed it on your 4-year-old nephew?
I did not.
Was there toilet paper in the house?
There was not.
Was there hand soap in the house?
There was not.
Who was the first to know that happened?
Oh, jeez. All right. I'm going.
My hands are sweating. I feel like I'm under attack.
That's pretty good.
I'm going with true.
I'm gonna go with false.
And now I tell you what it is?
Yep.
It was true.
See, that's why I thought this game would be fun, because as agents we always run into just weird situations, and it's a good way for us to kind of talk about some of that stuff as
Just
agents.
tell you, offer was not accepted.
Yeah. Okay. That's no feedback.
No feedback.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
I told my brother he needed to go in and fish that thing out. Is it Al? Al up there? Oh, okay.
yeah.
I picked for you now. We're gonna go with number 1, Noelle.
There you go.
This one over
It's
here.
this one.
Okay. The second house I ever showed, I slipped on the ice and broke my arm in 3 places.
Ooh,
Oh my goodness. That's
that's pretty rough.
it is rough.
What month did this happen in?
December.
December. Before Christmas? Mm-hmm. Wow, okay. Not a lot of ice.
Was that before you got in the house or afterwards?
After.
Were you with anybody?
Yes.
What city was this house in?
Fridley.
Did you go to the doctor immediately?
Yes.
How did you know it was broke? Are you a doctor?
In my mind.
You broke it in 3 places.
Yes.
What bones were broken?
I don't know.
But didn't you
I'm
go
not
to the
actually a
doctor?
doctor.
Didn't you go to the doctor?
I mean, I could tell you like where.
Well, normally they would give you a report like you broke the fibula or the femur.
Or your metacarpals.
Interesting.
I think it's true. Do you think it's true?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't think it's true.
I think it's true.
It's false.
Yeah! I knew it.
fun.
She didn't know the bones.
But now you guys didn't pick my real one, so I get to save that for another time.
Fridley.
All right.
I should have known because December we don't have ice.
I mean, you were kind of guessing there. I
should have
did,
went with my gut.
So it was semi-true that I've fallen and broken my arm.
But that was in school, right?
At law school. I fell down the marble staircase.
Gosh. All right, Al. Who you pick, right? You pick his?
No, you pick.
Okay, here we go. Al number 1. Let's do this.
Number 1.
All right, perfect. Just like you.
All right. I was showing homes in the northeast Minneapolis area. Fairly cold outside, as usual, around Minnesota. About 4 homes into the showing tour, we were leaving the home, and my truck was not where I parked it. I had left it running to stay warm. It was gone. It was stolen. We called the police, filed a report. Laptop was missing too. Buyer never did buy a home from me.
Wow. Lots of details. Lots of good details.
That's like a novel.
Yeah.
So, how long ago did you say this was?
I did not say that in the statement. I've sold homes for 14 years.
All right.
All right. Okay.
I have a hard time remembering what I did yesterday.
What kind of truck was it?
It was a Ford 150.
Okay.
An F-150?
Absolutely. Black.
Manual or automatic?
No, automatic. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, not too many questions.
That was fast.
He ate up our time with that.
Oh, did
that
I?
novel.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I call unfair.
I don't know. I think it's strategic.
Okay. Let's see here. So he knew the color of the.
Absolutely.
I mean, anything is really possible with Al. Was there a
Sure.
baby in the truck? Oh, we're done with our time.
No, we're done with the time.
All right.
Laptop stolen.
I'm gonna.
But hold on. Al's kind of a smart guy. I don't think he would be doing that. I mean,
does Al really take a laptop with him though?
does Al really show houses in Northeast?
Yeah,
He's pretty
I'm
trendy
going
neighborhood.
false. I'm going
gonna go
false.
false too.
It is false.
Sweet.
Yeah, I did own a truck.
Yeah.
And that's true. I did not have a laptop.
Okay.
But I remember I did leave it running, and we were all, when I came out, I was like, that was really stupid. So.
But it didn't get stolen.
That one did not.
Wow. Dang.
Yeah.
But it could have been.
Yeah,
could have
it
been
could have
true. That was a good one.
You guys saw right through it.
Do we want to read what our other ones were
Yeah.
for the ones that were true, just for
Since
fun?
we're here, I think we should.
Okay. Let's see what yours was.
And this is the true one.
Yeah.
1 week before one of my closings, my seller had a basement sewer line burst in his ceiling.
Ooh.
The seller didn't find out until the morning, though. So when he did find out, he called me panicking. We got a game plan, got someone to come out and fix it. It was a huge mess. He then went outside to go to work to start his truck, and his truck was missing.
Oh, that's a missing
It
truck.
actually had been stolen in the middle of the night.
Oh.
So the sewer line broke, and he lost his truck all in one night.
Oh my gosh.
The closing did close on time.
Yes. All right.
Nice.
All right.
And you
Okay.
read your true one.
I read my true one, but my false one is almost close to true. Once we went on a showing where there was a cannabis grow operation in the basement.
I actually just helped somebody buy a house that had one in the garage.
Oh, wow.
It may or may not have been a feature.
Interesting.
Was this in, let's see here,
No,
North St.
but I
Paul?
don't know.
No?
Maybe.
So we go downstairs and there's a couple tables and there's all these plug-ins.
Yep.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
It's a telltale sign.
And they're like, what are these? And I'm thinking, what? This house was a grow up. That's what it was.
Interesting.
So,
I'm saving mine.
Oh, no fun. No fun.
I gotta do these again.
Let's go. Let's hear this.
I once was accused of spreading rat feces throughout a vacant listing.
Wow. Why'd you do that?
Yeah, why did you do that?
Exactly. People.
Accusing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yes. Anyway.
Interesting.
Well, so that was Real Confessions with our real estate professionals here.
This was fun.
Yeah.
This was
Good
a lot
job,
of fun.
guys.
Very good.
There you go.
All right, rock and roll.